Hey guys, it's Elena Supreme here, and today is Monday, known as Columbus Day. But I'd like to call it Fuck Columbus Day because he didn't discover nothing. And we need to stop lying to our kids so that they won't be devastated by the time they get to high school and wondering why were they told a lie all their lives. Okay, because it's not fun at all. Okay? So I wanted to talk about faith. The thing that inspired me to even make this video is because of hip-hop. And I'm not talking about Lil Wayne hip-hop or Young Ma hip-hop. I'm talking about what is actual hip-hop before we even get into what was created from hip-hop. Hip means to know. It's your consciousness, how much you're aware of something. Hop is an action. So it's a form of intelligent movement. That's what hip-hop is, first of all. It's a shared idea before it becomes anything else. And so me respecting the fact that Martin Luther King had a great ideal of how we should treat one another, and hip-hop is the only thing that I see that actually still respects that. And I'm not talking about mainstream because I don't feel like mainstream always keeps that, keeps the code and keeps the ancient teachings, as in underground people that actually know the roots of hip-hop and where it came from and what it actually is. Because what it is about is know thyself. And if you do not know thyself or name thyself to whatever you want to become, it's like you don't really know yourself or anything like that. So with this whole election and everything, at the end of the day, me personally, I vote for myself just because day in, day out, I already know what I'm about. I know I'm not going to look in the mirror and lie to myself like that and then put other people's lives in jeopardy. So I make sure that what I do to support people that think like me, I'm there and I'm supporting it. But we're not going to get anywhere big as long as we keep playing ourselves, and as long as we think that depending on your faith, it makes you this type of person. Just like Christopher Columbus, history always repeats itself. If we keep repeating the same mistakes, we're just going to keep going through the same hot mess all over and all over and all over again. So the reason why he went through with all this stuff and the genocide and that it'll get him into heaven, and not only that, in cahoots with the king. So if you look at this in a different perspective, in a way, this is still happening. Okay, so so we gotta switch something up. We gotta do a different method because we can't have this keep going on. You feel me? Like, this is retarded. The way how I look at faith and everything, and when it comes to defending faith or anything to do with faith, well, I guess you could say religion, not specifically religion, but how you look at religion. A lot of times, not all the time, not every religion, but a lot of monotheistic religions. So if this higher deity created all of us, right, and it's within all of us, it would only make sense for us to get to know who we are, because in essence, with us getting to know who we are learning who this higher being is. And so instead of living in self-guilt, if we stay in this state of self-guilt, it's not going to evolve us into anything greater because we're stuck in one state, which is self-guilt. If we do not move out of this state, how are we supposed to evolve to become better if we're still in self-guilt? So we have to learn to let go of yesterday's mistakes and grab onto tomorrow's opportunities. But like I said, as long as we're in self-guilt, you can't get to know who you are. You can't do anything. As soon as you let it go and be like, all right, well, let me start today by getting to know who I am and seeing everything in a different light, because obviously the old light will put you in self-guilt. You do a different light, you find different answers. So find a different answer. You can look in the same spot, but there's multiple messages in one spot. Always remember that. Fix what we feel like needs to be fixed, but understand that this higher deity created this entire world. And as long as your deeds are going along with whatever laws or whatever things that is consistent, it shows justice, it makes you a better person or your better version, I feel like that should not be, that shouldn't be taken lightly. That should be taught. That should be what is in these churches or whatever you'd like to go, because as soon as we do that, that'll go into a whole nother revolution, because as soon as we change ourselves, we can change the world, because we are a part of the universe. We are the universe. There is a universe within us. So if we change our universe, we can help the future become something better, become something different. And so this day, Columbus didn't do that. The Crusades didn't do that. We should learn from these people, because this stuff is still happening. As soon as we learn and we grasp an understanding from it, and we're like, yo, okay, this doesn't make sense, bet, okay, bang, fix it. We can't be surprised that anything is going on in the world before we even fix ourselves. So, or we even take a step to look in the mirror and figure out who the hell we are. So, with that being said, always remember that word is bond. One love. Peace.